Good morning, this is Emily Kestrel, and I am here in Chesterville, Illinois, which is a small town in the heart of Amish country, and I am here to explore another legend. This is the legend of the Chesterville Witch. The legend here of the Chesterville Witch is that back in the early 1900s, or perhaps before, there was a young woman who dared to question the teachings of the Amish elders and was banished from the community because of her disrespect. After she was found dead in a local field, the rumor started that she was actually a witch, and she was buried here in this secluded cemetery. It is said that a tree was put over her grave to prevent her spirit from rising and taking its revenge upon the community that had wronged her. Her name is unknown because it cannot be read on the gravesite, and this little stone fence was put around the tree beneath which she lays. No, Jed, we're having trouble with this tale. This is the tree, and you can see here that somebody has actually tried to girdle the tree, which was an attempt to kill it, perhaps to release the spirit of the witch. There is a name here on this little fence, and it looks like people have been leaving flowers and offerings. I don't believe that was actually her name, though. I don't think anyone knows her name. According to the paranormal and haunted Illinois books I've been reading, some people have reported seeing a woman standing by the edge of the grave when they have driven or run past this road, and so it is considered to be a haunted location. I'm very skeptical of these tales, and here's why. The story itself changes a lot depending on who tells it. In some accounts I read, the witch was a young girl who questioned the Amish elders. In another account, it was a fully grown woman whose skills as a healer made the community consider her to be a witch. And in yet another account, it was an elderly woman who admitted she was a witch. So the details of the actual story change considerably from telling to telling. And then the whole thing of putting a tree over the grave to prevent her spirit from coming back, again, doesn't make sense because trees do not last forever. Sooner or later, the tree will die. And one website that I read did point out that there is an old tradition that planting an oak tree on someone's grave would actually be a mark of respect. So honestly, I think that this wonderful urban legend of the Chesterville Witch is just that. Although, if anyone has a scary story or experience of their own, I would love to hear it. And then the final factor is my own intuition, that on the scary meter, with 1 being not scary at all and 10, call the exorcist, my vibe right here in this cemetery at the moment is a 1. It is just a peaceful cemetery in a small town of Chesterville. What do you think, Freya? Get my little ghost hunting team on it. I don't think Freya thinks there's a witch. I like these legends. Doesn't mean I believe they're true. In this case, I honestly think that it's not true. I mean, even the story itself, I think it's just completely an urban legend because there's so many different versions of it. I think it's just that weird tree back there made people start a story. It's like, don't let the witch get me, Mommy. I don't want the witch to get me. I am back wrangling 3 dogs at once as my husband checks out a shop. I don't mind. I'm not really much for going into shops. I do like checking out all these cute small town scenes. So this is my thing. Just wandering and exploring with my dog fan. Alright, let's cross the road again. No, we're not going that way. Come on. Hurry, hurry. Cross the road. Don't want to get flattened like a pancake. Ta-da! Here's a little park over by the tourist center. Looks like it's devoted to Raggedy Ann and Andy. Well, that is actually a neat fun fact that I did not know. I am in the birthplace of ugly dolls I never had as a kid. I shouldn't call them ugly. I know they're iconic Americana. So this is actually pretty neat. That must be the tourist center over there. Keep taking the dogs for a stroll around. Oh, here's something. The train they call the City of New Orleans. Huh. Let's keep showing people the Midwest is not boring. That is my mission statement. The tourist office is cute. Huh. Good question. What is a statue of Ben Franklin doing in Arcola? Benjamin Franklin is generally credited with bringing broom corn to the United States, so he is the one to blame for the fields and fields and fields of it. Franklin was a man of vision. Although we have no historic record of him speaking this prophecy, he might have been thinking it. I see these magic seeds eventually being planted in mid-America's Great Prairie. Okay. So it's his fault that corn is taking over the whole Midwest. You know, I do like him though. Benjamin Franklin's one of my historical heroes. Oh, the Hippie Memorial. Yes, I think I heard of that in one of my books that I've been researching cool things to check out. This is a must-see. Muma America's Hippie Memorial. Seriously? Is that what we're going to be doing? I'm not gonna kick you. I just need to free myself. Holy crap, look at that. Wrangling 3 dogs at once. Moving onward. Muma America's Hippie Memorial. One and only. Dedicated to hippies and hippies at heart. Peace and love. Yeah. That's really cool. I'm probably a hippie at heart. So this is my memorial.